Here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, kind of fruit salad-like weather here the next couple days. A lot of people eating outside. Let's take a look at what we're tracking on our weather headlines. And for the rest of the week, we can sum up things with one word: winning. So we'll move on to the second weather headline. There will be some humidity that approaches this weekend, and it could lead to some morning coastal fog. And then there's a question: how humid do we get? I'll actually put up a special dew point graph coming up in just a minute. That's the first time I've used a dew point chart to track our humidity, I think, since last fall. And then it's tricky next week. There will be a chance of some showers, but this is far from a lock. It's a very complex weather pattern. We'll talk about that in just a second. As promised, here's that dew point forecast as we head throughout the next couple of days. And notice there's nothing oppressive on the way, but notice Saturday and Sunday dew points in the low to mid 50s. This means that for the first time in many months, you'll actually notice the humidity out there. And as we push temperatures into the upper 70s to around 80, I'm not anticipating really any uncomfortable humid weather, just the fact that you'll notice that it does get a tad stickier out there. I want to emphasize tad. As we look at things on the Providence River, you can see the boats are out here. Beautiful blue sky overhead. Same story here on Block Island. Not a cloud in the sky, just a gorgeous afternoon to be outside. We have 81 right now in Smithfield, 80 in Coventry, 82 in Warwick. Notice what's happening here in Newport. We're at 69 degrees. Now, I checked this observation about 15 minutes ago. We were actually at 74, so things are already changing quickly here at the coast. Notice westerly down to 68. That is because we have onshore winds developing, 9 miles an hour in westerly, 7 miles an hour in Newport. And because of this, if you're at the coast today, expect to spend the afternoon in the upper 60s to mid 60s for the most part, but still nice. Not a lot going on overhead on the satellite picture, but notice as we expand the view, we have this system which could potentially be a tropical or subtropical storm for the Carolinas over the next couple days. We also have a front moving in from the Midwest, and the interaction between these two things will dictate what happens in terms of precipitation early next week. And when you get tropical systems involved in forecasts, it becomes very tricky and tough. That's why we're just putting a chance of those showers on the way for next week. 73 in westerly, 70 Charlestown. In fact, a lot of these temperatures are already tumbling into the 60s right now at the coast. In northern Rhode Island, temperatures in the low 80s, 82 Woonsocket, 81 Burville, 81 in Foster. And in eastern Massachusetts, temperatures also in the low 80s inland, 79 for Fall River. In places like Middletown, Little Compton, you will be cooling off into the mid to upper 60s with that onshore flow. Now tomorrow, a backdoor cold front, I know that people love that word, it may affect things, especially for eastern Massachusetts, potentially the southeastern coast of Rhode Island. So Newport will put you at 69, Providence 77. Smithfield, places away from Providence to the north and west, should still be able to make around 80 tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday, notice how I have temperatures in the upper 70s. This will be a mother-approved forecast for the most part, although we will run this by Danielle. You can see a foggy start, but then we push temperatures into the upper 70s as we head into the afternoon. And then on Monday and Tuesday, those are the chance of showers I was mentioning. But again, stay tuned for that forecast next week because you know, those showers, the chances become very tricky when you get these little tropical influences involved. You can always get the latest updates over on WPRI.com. So we continue that winning weather streak, Danielle.
All right. And it is mother approved. I give you the
I wanted to make sure.
Mark.
So we'll sign off for you.
Got it. All right. Thanks, Pete.
Yep.
Now a quick look at what we're working on starting live at 5 tonight. The integrity of Patriots quarterback Tom